Yeah. Shalom Israel, no doubt. Let's get into some things today. Now, it's the scripture says there is fornication among you, that one should have his father's wife. All right. Now I know that who among you, let me ask you, who among you feels as if they understand what fornication means? I'm listening. Now we know the scriptures talk about spiritual fornication. That was the beginning of spiritual fornication. I forgot what the beginning of it was, but we can look it up. Um, who feels like they understand what fornication means? Strong's definition? Well, today we're going to hear it explained in the scriptures. Now let's go to 1 Corinthians in the 5th chapter, where it will say, 1 Corinthians 5:1, it is reported commonly that there is fornication among you, and such fornication as is not so much as named among the Gentiles, that one should have his father's wife. Wow. All right, so the scripture's telling us that it is commonly reported. That means this is a common thing. It's regularly reported that there is fornication among you. Such fornication is not so much as named among the Gentiles. So the Gentiles, they don't fuck with this kind of fornication. The white man ain't gonna say, I'm gonna fuck my father's wife. But wicked ass Judah, that's why the father said they waxed worse than all the nations. Okay? Because these niggas, got in their mind that they gonna fuck their father's woman. Yeah. And I mean, it says it's commonly reported. That means there's plenty of this type of shit as far as instances where this kind of shit was happening. Again, over a bitch. Judah was about wickedness. Over a damn bitch. Excuse my language, if you will, sisters. But know that the scriptures called y'all bitches. If you wicked. Alright? And that'll be in Sirach in the 26th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Alright? The father in this case, he probably took on a bitch that was closer to his son in age. And the son figured he had to have her for himself. Okay? So if this father took on, let's say father's 45 or 50, he just got pulled up on a bitch that was 20 and was fucking with her. So his son, who may not be but 22, 23, 4, whatever, this nigga decided he got to have the bitch for himself. He's young. He's in full strength. He's at full strength. And so he goes and puts the moves on the bitch. She's definitely with it. And this kind of wicked shit took place. This is not honoring thy father. Like the scripture said, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the earth. It says not so much as is reported among the Gentiles. So like I said, they don't do this kind of shit, is what the scriptures tell us. In this case, these Gentiles don't even get down with doing no shit like this themselves, but Judah does. All right? So this is an instance of fornication. Having taken your father's wife, fucking her, and doing it like that. Now, how much kind of wicked shit is this? Any brothers or sisters, any brothers guilty in this, for doing this? I mean, we've already been forgiven. We've already received the atonement. We know that. Romans 5 chapter 5 verse 11. Having received the atonement, All right. This is a case of fornication. Not the case, but it is a case of fornication. Gives us some understanding of the meaning or the definition of fornication. Scriptural definition. Not Strong's. Not Webster's or none of that bullshit. Like I said, the KJV originally, 1611, that was already written, or translated, by the time this cracker got us over here on ships in 1619. So going by what they say. I don't know. I didn't live back then. No, none of us did. So all of us are at the mercy of what these people say. Like I said, he taught us Deuteronomy 28 before ever we heard the scripture. He told us that he brought us over here on ships and sold us as slave men and slave women. And we were working in the fields and all that shit. So when we heard it in the scriptures, we already had knowledge of this being the case. Like I said, this says this was commonly reported. So this was a known thing to be going on and reported commonly because it was that common, that regularly done a thing. All right? That means there was plenty of this shit going on. We know Judah faggots, fathers, wife fucking niggas, all kinds of shit these niggas were or are. We know same niggas then, same niggas now. I don't know if this shit is still going on today, but the scripture says that it was going on at this time. Again, it is reported commonly that there is fornication among you, and such fornication is not so much as named among the Gentiles, that one should have his father's wife. All right? So this is an example of fornication, scriptural definition. Taking your father's wife, fucking your father's wife is fornication. We all clear on that. Scriptural evidence. It says, and ye are puffed up, and have not rather mourned, that he that hath done this deed might be taken away from among you. That's how serious this is. All right? So I just wanted to bring this out because I know many of you read the scriptures and the word fornication comes up and we may think we know what it means, but whose definition, like I said? Is it this goddamn white man's definition or the scriptures? Let's stick to the scriptures. Put away that other shit. Get our understanding and wisdom from the scriptures. If it doesn't tell us, that's not our business. It's a secret thing. Deuteronomy 29 and 29. The secret things belong to the Most High. The revealed things belong to us and our children forever. So this is a revealed thing. All right? So let's just think on that. We now have understanding of what an application of fornication is. Taking your father's wife, fucking her, and whatever else. All right? That's some wicked shit, no doubt. All praise to the Most High for revealing unto us the definition or a definition, an application of fornication for our edification. All right? No doubt, Israel.